They are either not in existence or they have been altered in some material respect. If these certificates exist and have not been altered in any manner, it will mean they are genuine. The next inquiry will then be if the names appearing thereon belong to me or belong to some other persons. If no other persons can be found who claim the names in the certificates, then they are mine, and they will remain mine forever and ever. The issues to be dealt with here are practical matters, not theoretical matters based on whims and caprices. Judges, including Justice of the Supreme Court, are free to request law enforcement agencies to investigate persons who appear before them as to the commission or otherwise of crimes. Their lordships of the Supreme Court, who presided over this matter in compliance with the principle of fair hearing and for the public good, ought to investigate my names appearing in the various certificates, including the certificates themselves. I therefore call on the relevant authorities, especially, let me pause to say, some may want to ask, is the Supreme Court in a position procedurally to investigate, to interrogate, to question, to get to the root of a matter? The question will be no. But the trial court ought to have done that. The trial court could not find me to be guilty. And so the Supreme Court ought to depend on the judgment of the Court of Appeal that set aside the judgment of the trial court. That's the point I'm making. I therefore call on the relevant authorities, especially the Nigeria police, to conduct a serious and thorough investigation into the names appearing in the certificates and the certificates themselves, and make the outcome of the investigations public. In conclusion, let me state and summarize categorically as follows. A. The procedure adopted by the Federal High Court and affirmed by the Supreme Court prevented the whole truth concerning my person and my educational certificates to be revealed. B. Witnesses and institutions which would have been invited to give evidence about my person and academic certificates were not involved. These persons and institutions can still be reached, and my person, my academic certificates and qualifications verified through them. The onus of proof lies on he who accuses. My accusers could not do that. In a serious matter in which allegations of forgery and impersonation were made against me, it was only fair to hear me out. By not hearing me out before condemning me, the court, simply including the Supreme Court of Nigeria, simply shaved my head in my absence. This is denying me my fundamental human right to fair hearing.